Hi, this is Lawrence Friesen from Bikebox London. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel, Gizmo. Can you tell me about Bikebox London?
Okay, Bikebox. If you haven't seen Bikebox, it's an invention that we developed to look at the way that Victorian houses in London are unique because they're all universally the same. So all the terrace houses, the houses that line up together, are all exactly the same. And typically in London, we have a problem with storage. So the idea was we were going to create a box that would be the wall of the front of the house that could hold things for people who lived in terrace houses.
Okay, so what is your role in Bikebox London?
My role, I'm the designer. So it was a design concept that I developed with my partner Tracy, and it was an idea that we would, because in our house, for our own purpose, the wall was collapsing, the front wall of the front garden, and we thought, what's the best way of dealing with this is to rebuild the wall, but as a useful container for things that gives us more space.
On your website, it says bespoke. What does that mean?
Bespoke is a term we use a lot in the UK. It means that the element is made specifically for the place that it is, as a designed object. So in this case, we designed the bike boxes to fit into very particular locations. Each box is different, but it's designed to work within the kind of context of the street front that we have available.
So, do you do Bikebox London by yourself?
No, I don't. I have a number of people. I do the design work and the drawing production. Tracy does marketing, my partner, Tracy. And we have a chap who we work with who does all the fabrication for the work. So all the steel work and everything is fabricated by a group of people outside of London.
I know you can put bikes in a bike box, but what else can you put in a bike box?
Okay, bike box is very, very useful because we called it bike box because that's what the first person who came along to us saying that they would like to have one described it as. So we thought that's quite a good name. But it's meant to hold bikes and various different kinds of bikes, but it also holds buggies. So if you have a small family and you have a buggy to push your small children around, you can store that in the bike box. If you have bins in the front where you put your rubbish and your recycling, it's also a place where you hide those things. That are all the things that sort of take up your front garden in a way that allow you to make it clean and tidy, and it stores inside. But you can use it for anything. I store all of my DIY tools, also an English term, meaning do it yourself. So we put a lot of tools in there as well. So.
Thank you for joining me.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Tracy. I'm the marketing director for Bikebox London. I work with Lawrence. I think you have already met him, and I'm just going to show you around our bike box. Come around. It's a very secure box. It's 5-lever mortise lock, which is quite important here. And as you can see inside our box, we have a couple of Bromptons and a bike, and in fact actually would fit another bike if you had to. This is quite good. So that's one side. And I'll show you the other side as well. Come with me. A lot of stuff. So the bike box is actually like having another hallway out in your front garden. Secure, dry, but another 4 square meters of storage, which is pretty important when you live in a small house. We don't have a lot for back gardens and we don't have garages, so this helps.